for October 25th, 2013. Hi, this is Michael DeSilvis, your reporter for today. Today, this afternoon at about 2 p.m., there was an earthquake of 7.3 at Fukushima in Japan. Same place where they had the horrible earthquake and tsunami the year before, and they say there was a possibly tsunami that was 7.8 to even 8.0, and there could be significant aftershocks too as well. Our prayers go out to all the Japanese families in Japan and even neighboring area countries around there in China too as well. Since you are our allies here in the United States, we do our prayers and sympathies go out to you. Radiation level will be going up in the United States in the weeks to follow because of the trade winds and all will blow more radiation into the U.S. and will cause more damage and more harm and deaths here in the United States and poisoning as a result of that happening. If this is true and this does happen and those fuel rods do get spent and do go off, they'll release a major amount of radiation to the atmosphere and then into the environment, which will cause a lot more cancer to go up worldwide. And lots of strange deaths that will occur. And we recommend that you get on iodine supplements as soon as possible. Iodine supplements and also herbal salts. That's iodine supplements. Look for that. You can get it off of Alex Jones InfoWars store. As a matter of fact, you can back order it because so many people are buying it. It actually tastes really good, sort of like honey. So it doesn't have a bad taste. Get the iodine there. It's pure iodine, and it will detox you. Follow the directions. If you're on medications or psychotropic drugs, make sure that you follow under the direction of your doctor before buying this stuff so it doesn't harm you or kill you. So make sure you follow the information carefully. Also, they're trying to demonize the family, like we did an excerpt on homos in Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and even in how everybody's saying it's a racist to just be a heterosexual, and it's not a racist at all. It's called being moral. And of course, a lot of these morons who support Obama, are kind of in a zombified state and sort of under mind control, and they really are. Even the video games, like we predicted, we were talking about this, are demonizing veterans, Christians, and other patriots, and and the family in general, just demonizing us by having people where they're actually shooting innocent Christians. And the movies are getting more defiled too, and many people love that. The more violence, the more gore, the more nudity and obscenity, the better the movie. But it's not good, because that's just a sign of the downfall of our country. And this is not just in America, it's a worldwide phenomenon, people. The same problems that are here are also in Japan. The same problems that are in Japan are also in Australia. The same problems that are in Australia are in England. And they're worldwide. It's a worldwide initiative, people. So, you need to start hoarding water, ammunition, food, the essentials, first aid kit, flashlights. Tell your friends about all the stuff. Don't be agents of fear. Be Christians. Be warriors for peace. And tell people about this. Matter of fact, we do encourage you. We wish we could be there up in D.C. tomorrow, because they're going to be having a big protest up there to protest against the NSA and other alphabet soup agencies that have been spying on us for several years, probably several decades, and we're just now knowing the whole ramifications of the recent discovery of what Mr. Edward Snowden had brought to light, which I already knew they were doing. I didn't realize how extensive it was. But that's what this whole protest tomorrow in D.C. will be about. I'm going to salute those who are doing that. I think it's wonderful. Again, those who are blowing the whistle on these bad, corrupt government officials, I think it's really good. And I want to salute those who are bold and standing up and being courageous. And, I can't salute myself, but I love you. And that's why I risk my life to tell you this stuff. People are looking out for me, and they'll protect me. And I know God will. And if people don't, I know Jesus Christ will. I know Jesus Christ I have his shield of protection all around me. I love you. That's why I want to inform you. And I'm not crazy or racist. I just want us to restore America, and I want us to get our Christian and our freedom and keep our freedoms, because Christians are not the crazy ones. And that's the same tactic what they used in Rome, the same tactic what they used in and Moscow during the Cold Wars. It's the same tactic they're using here in America. You read history, you study history, you'll see that me and Alex Jones and Ron Paul are correct, because it is a very very same tactics are being used here for the very same purposes as what they did to their country. And you saw as a result of what happened to that country, it fell. And that's what will happen to our country, just like all empires that fell. The Persian Empire fell, the Roman Empire fell, the Aztecs Empire fell, and the United States Empire will fall if it continues. That's why we need to arrest these people that are committing all these injustice. I mean, they're talking about if you give money to an organization such as us, independent media, or Alex Jones, or if you give money to a church, you could be arrested or court-martialed. That's just bull malarkey. If you want to give money, even if they're saying that, remember I said there's ways to get around this stuff, give cash. You know why? Because number one, it's not traceable. Number two, they won't know where you got the cash. And number three, they can't prove that that you gave the cash. So if you do it that way, you won't be court-martialed or put in prison. And if they make up charges, you can always countersue them and get back out and, get out. And it's a shame that we have to, come to this, but that's the way it's going. But, please help us out. You can give money to us cash. We can accept that, or gold, or other gratuity, without using credit cards. That way they can't trace what you give or track what you give. And the same when you go to church, give cash at church. Don't use checks or credit cards. Use just cash. Or if you have gold or silver, give a little bit of that. And they can't really trace that at all because they don't know. They know you have it, but they don't know where you gave it or how to track it when it's in those forms. That's why they want to get rid of cash, because they can't trace it. And they can't trace gold or silver or any other precious metal. We accept that too. But you can help us out. We need your help and support. I want to say thank you and a big salute to all those that are helping us. Please subscribe down below. I don't know on your device, it might be here or it might be here. But please tell your friends about us. We have six subscribers. And I want to salute all those who are subscribing warriors on our channel. I want to say hi out to the Shields and hi out to the kids. I love you all, and please watch our podcast. And we had a sermon, but for some reason when I update it to the new version of YouTube on the app, it keeps crashing on the phone, so I can't do things in HD for right now. We're working on it to try to resolve that issue. I think it's something bigger than that. I think they're doing stuff to the internet, and I think that's why things are not working right like they're supposed to. So I don't know how longer we're going to be on the air, because they are tampering with the internet and messing around with it, and that's why these things I think are really happening. I don't think it's really the YouTube app at all. I think it's the internet connection. I've already called Comcast and let them know about these issues, so I hope that they are looking into them and resolving them. That way we can start up sending you HD content again. All right, thanks a lot for those who pray for us and support us and financially support us. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow with another update. This is Michael De Silva, evangelist at New Hunter Church of Christ. Love to see you here on Sunday morning at 11 and also 7 o'clock Sunday night and 5 o'clock for our Wednesday night service. We hope to see you here physically at 7110 New Hunter Road, apartment 423, Mechanicsville, Virginia, 23111. The phone number for directions or counseling or just to call and chat is 804-789-9373. I love you, and I'll see you with another update. Bye. And please pray for us.